Guys, I want to give you a quick rundown here on how I did the oil priming for this car. So, get you one of these bottles. It doesn't have to be this. You can actually probably get away with going and buying a new bug sprayer bottle. This is the oil pressure sensor. This is a 1/4 NPT or a quarter National Pipe thread, so that's really easy to match up at the hardware store. And what I did is went and got one of these 1/4 inch NPT to 5/16 barbed, because that's what I had on the hose on here. So so basically, go in there, remove that off the back of the engine. It's just above the oil filter and the oil cooler. Remove that. You can see I put a little bit of Teflon tape on here. One thing to make sure of is don't get the Teflon tape over so it goes inside. So start it, I don't know, half a thread back or so. But then thread that guy in where that oil pressure sensor came out of. And then if you used the setup that I have here, or either way, go down to a 5/16 hose, and then of course once you get this installed, then you can just push this on those barbs right there. And then before you do that though, let me back up just a little bit. You'll want to purge the air out of this, so fill your bottle up or put as much in there as you need. This one has a nice scale on the side of graduations, so put in there what you want. I put 5 quarts in there for this, and then open up, pressurize the bottle, pump it up here, pressurize it, and then open this up into like an oil drain pan or some type of container or something until you don't have any more air bubbles coming through this line. And then close the valve, and then take this, slide it onto that barb fitting. And then I only went about 10 psi, guys, and it takes a while. But what I did is I did about 3 quarts, and then got underneath there. Then the messy part, of course, is taking this off, putting the plug back in it, and then you'll want to take a paper towel or a rag and set it up on top of the oil cooler, because oil is going to be coming out of there. Then you can get this out, then you can put this back in, put some thread tape or sealant or something on there, put this back in, and then tighten that to spec, and then clip your line back on there. And then what you'll have is, when you fire up your brand new motor, you will immediately have oil pressure. So for me, after I did that, I had to add about 1.5 quarts, almost 2 quarts, right there, of course. But I fired the motor up, and there was absolutely no noise at all. Oil light went out immediately, and so so that works pretty good. And you can use that for just about any engine you do. Oil pressure sensor, tap into there, and you can pressurize the motor that way and make sure you've got oil flowing through it before you fire it off. So anyways, guys, so thanks for watching, thanks for following along. We're still in the process of break-in of this deal here, this Focus, but she sounds great, she's running great. We're gonna, of course, we'll get the hood back on it, we'll get the cowl and the wipers back on it, and we'll start getting some miles on it, and then we'll return it to the customer. Hopefully we can get 500 miles. We might step that down a little bit, but so anyways, thanks guys, thanks for your support. Please like and subscribe if you feel like it. Comment, and I do read all the comments. May take me a little bit of time because I'm usually out here in the shop doing something. May take me a little bit of time, to get back to you, but I do read all the comments when I get the notifications. So, and I'll do what I can to answer your questions, help you out, give you guidance, whatever I can do. We're all in this together, learning together, and we'll get through. So, thank you guys, appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.